What is up, free-to-play nation? I'm the free-to-play Padawan. That's too many free-to-plays back-to-back. We're not going to say it for the rest of the stream, except for that we are, because we love being free-to-play. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this game. You know the drill. I hate paying money for games. I love this game. We're going to play this game and dominate it without paying any money. Let's get into it. We already got the chat blowing up. The title of the stream is, I need 10 teams, but I've only got 8. What are we going to do? And then Belias put the first comment of the stream. He said, we will panic. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm panicking. I am panicking. Oh, my goodness. We got Brian Thompson. We got Belias. Brian Thompson says, hey, everyone. Lord Zara. Hey, Coleman Traber is here. He says, hi. NightSnipe is here. NightSnipe, we're getting into your roster spotlight a little bit later. DOG says, yo, showtime. Raise My Family says hi. Is that raise my family? Is that asking somebody else to raise your family, or is that just like your favorite thing? Your favorite thing to do is raise your family. Cat Lord of the 69th, he's back again. Hello, guys. I'm just hopping on to say hello. Well, hello to you. Thank you for saying hi before you hit the hay, because as far as I know, it's midnight where you are. Thank you for jumping in to say hey. Visa Valarian's here too. What's up? What's up, man? Bit loose on the intro. Yeah, DOG, I'm a bit loose on the intro. I was scrambling today. I was scrambling down to the last minute to get this thing all up and running. But I'm excited to be here. And I'm excited that you guys are all here, because I need some help. I need some help getting into this game. We need some help with these teams. We're going to take a quick little peek, but we are behind on fleets. We cannot fall behind on fleets. But let's take a quick look at these teams, you guys. Let's take a quick look at these squads. Hi, my name is Jacob. Welcome, Jacob. Glad to have you on the stream for the first time as far as I know. Glad to have you on the stream. Okay. So I used to have 8 squads sitting in here, and you guys know that most of these 8 squads are no good. I've got the squad that I'm happy with, the Bronze Beauties. And then I shook up the Protection Up team a little bit. I went ahead and committed Grandmaster Yoda to this team. And took him off the Padme team. Chum Bucket, we shook it up a little bit. We took Django out, which is a questionable decision to be sure. Put in Zam Wessel. We have enough shards to get Zam all the way to 7 stars. We're going to put some gear on her and see if we can get her up and running. This team, we took out Gideon, Moff Gideon. We put in Mara Jade. Everybody's talking about how good Mara Jade is, even low gear. So we're gonna get here and see what she does for this team. Let's see here. Double the Fall. We split our Separatists into 2 teams. We've got a weak Nute team, which is why I put Django in here to make it a little stronger. Nute Gunray lead Separatist team. We got our utter garbage holding strong for us. We're not going to be taking that team down. And we're going to give Ayla Sakura to the Padme team. Take Yoda away, give Ayla Sakura. But Ayla Sakura is, as of yet, still locked. Not even unlocked. We got a very mediocre clone team. And Ewokin on Sunshine. I forget if this is the name that you guys came up with. If not, it's definitely up for change. We got the Ewoks that we're going to be using to unlock C-3PO eventually. And we got to get them up and going because we need a team. And then we have our Grievous team with an unactivated B1. So we have potential, but we have a lot of unlocking and gearing up tonight to do. Brian Thompson, Raise My Family is my nephew. It's a family account. Nice. Excited to have your nephew on. Awesome. Dom says hello. What's up, Dom? As far as I know, a new name that I haven't seen before on the stream. Dom, forgive me if you've already been here, but welcome. Yeah, actually it's 11 p.m. Okay, well that's still today. It's not tomorrow yet, so it's not super bad. Good night, Cat Lord. How about R2 into the Sand team? We will definitely look at that opportunity. We have not even done anything to unlock R2. We might make some R2 action happen. It's also 11 p.m. here, NightSnipe says, and it's school tomorrow, but it's Patty's stream and it's my roster review. Okay, well, I will try then to put your roster review earlier in the stream than I was going to try to make it to where if you want to go to bed, you can. Coleman Traver, if you slap a Zeta on General Grievous, then even a Gear 1 B1 will be decent in that team. That is interesting. I didn't even think about a Gear 1. I did not even think about a Gear 1. Let's jump into the fleet arena. We have to try to use all 4 of our battles because we are all the way at rank number 13. Rank number 8 is a negotiator, 7-star negotiator with a thick fleet. So we're going to try to go after this 5-star malevolence instead. Cole Morgan says, stoked for the upgrade stream, but we got a lot of work to do, you guys. We got a lot of work to do, but we got to knock out some dailies first before we get to it. Dom says it's 11 for you as well. That's a popular time apparently. Okay, so this is good. Whenever, if you're following my path and you do not yet have the malevolence because you're a scrub like me, or, you know, I'm in a good enough guild to have the Malevolence already, plus we had the Malevolence Galactic Chase event, but I'm holding off for the 1 year mark for anybody else who isn't in a good enough guild to get that Malevolence after 6 or 7 months. So if you're using the Tarkin fleet, this is the best starting case scenario where you get hit and you go stealth and Soldier go stealth, and now all that's left is Houndstooth. We're going to get Houndstooth, the taunt up. The reason that this is good is because, unless I'm mistaken, yeah, Hyena Bomber goes first. Hyena Bomber, if Hyena Bomber has access to Spy, Hyena Bomber can call the Vulture to assist on the Spy and just straight kill it. So if the Spy's in stealth, that's best case scenario. And we're going to try to put some action on Sunfac over here. I like to try to kill Sunfac first if I have the opportunity. Sometimes I do, sometimes I do not. But it's so hard to kill the Hyena Bomber that if you can get one of the 2 tanks out, you can really help yourself out. Now we're going to go all in on the Hyena Bomber. Let's call in... Let's call in Plo. This is going to get the Buzz Droids off of our 2 damage-dealing ships, and it's going to give some turn meter. Plus, they're about to call Spy in their reinforcements. And when they call Spy, Spy is going to mark somebody. If we call in Plo, that gives us somebody that Spy can mark, and it's not the end of the world. In this case, we got lucky. We're getting lucky in this fight. Spy marked Plo. Now Plo is going to use his last move to put the taunt back on Houndstooth. Put some more damage on Hyena. Put some more damage on Hyena. That Hyena is just so thick, you guys. So thick. That Plo is hanging in, man. All right, offense up and turn meter. If we get a mass assist, we're going to throw it on Spy. Wow, he is just hanging in. My gosh. Okay, here we go. Is this enough? I don't know. Let's hope. With offense up, yes, their Spy is out of there. Excellent. All right, let's refresh the taunt on Houndstooth. Oh, that's not good. They got the buff immunity. All right, I'm going to call this assist. If Bosk assists, he will save himself. If he does not, he does. Okay, he got the good. Then when he uses his basic, he cleanses. We are getting all the RNG this time, you guys. This never goes this well. This never goes this well. Look, we are still going after this Hyena. My goodness. All right, now the last ship that's real is this ship right here. The other ships are summons. When we kill the last real ship, the summons all die. Wow, that is really good RNG, you guys. I'm excited about that. I am excited about that. Alright, NightSnipe says, I would still be awake the entire duration of the stream, but I would be bored. Alright, cool. Well, I'm glad that we're here. We got the whole community here. We got so many people here. Belaya says, oh, not familiar with Ayla's kit, but R2 is doing okay with Padme. That is true. R2 is really good with Padme. Alright, that's our first fleet battle. We're going to get into that momentarily. There's some other things I wanted to talk to you guys about first. First off, I'm very excited. I've been working on this for a long time. Our Grand Moff Tarkin is ready to go to Relic tonight on stream. Now, I know that Tarkin is not an exciting relic, but if you look at our relics so far, we have Bosk, Spy, Sunfac, and Soldier. That's our fleet. That's our fleet, you guys. And who's our fleet commander? it is absolutely Grand Moff Tarkin. And so we are going to be putting him up to Relic. I don't know how many Relic levels we can give him because we're kind of low on resources. But what I want to do is I want to see how is this last piece of gear and the relics going to affect his ship, because I need his ship to go faster. As you guys can see, even here on his ship, he is not 7 stars, so that is a big hindrance. In fact, when the next event comes around, I'm going to be paying 800 crystals to run the event twice in a row so that I can get him that 7th star, because you guys, I am not making it into the top 5. It is about only 60% of the time that I make it into the top 5 now. So that's, if I make it to the top 10, but not the top 5, that's 100 or more crystals per day that I'm losing. So it's worth it to spend the crystals, 800 crystals, to get it a little sooner, so I can hopefully lock that in. But let's look at his stats. Let's look at his stats. His speed is 166, okay? So we're going to put this last piece of gear on him. Did we lose the stream? It's going down. Is it trying to come back? Hopefully it's coming back. If you guys are in the chat, let me know. So far on my end, it's showing that it's still here, but maybe it's just barely here. It's back. We're still here. We're still here. Maybe it lagged, but it's back. We're back. We're back. Everybody says we're back. Oh, phew. Man, my face is super red, you guys. I'm super nervous. I'm super nervous. I don't want to lose the stream. Okay, so I was saying it came back. It's back. It's back. Everybody's back. All right, cool. Whew, man. Okay. So what are these relics going to do for Tarkin ship? It's lagging sometimes. It lagged out to black screen for like 5 seconds. Okay. Well, is there anything I can do on my end? I don't know how Streamlabs works enough to like try to refresh things on my end or whatever. Let me know if it's like continuously choppy and laggy and cutting out, and we might just have to manually restart the stream. But hopefully it's smooth now, you guys. Hopefully it is hanging in there. Let me know if you continue to have trouble. Okay, so somebody help me out. Somebody remember speed is 166. And somebody else remember that the potency is 38.3. And we're going to do some upgrades on this bad boy, and we're going to see what we can make it do. Here we go. First of all, let's see what this piece of gear is going to give me. Extra speed, extra health, resistance penetration, and special critical chance. That's interesting. Oh, nice. Put it in the chat. Perfect. 166 speed and what was it? 38.3 potency. Let's put this piece of gear on, you guys, and let's take him up to relics. Okay. So he's at relic 0 now. Let's see what that did. Let us see what that did. Here we go. So that increases speed by 1 and his potency by 0.5%. 0.5%. Okay, so let's put some relics on him. We're not going to do it for every relic. We'll just do it for, you know, however many relics. Can we even do relics? Yes, we can. Here's relic 1. And the character, you guys, it's not a good character. It's not a good character. You can mod him well. You can mod him super fast, and he's good on some teams. But he is needed at relic 3 for Sith Eternal, and I think he's needed at relic 7 for Lord Vader. We're gonna shoot for relic 4. We don't have any bronzium wiring. Let's see if we can go get some bronzium wiring. Tarkin relic is very nice. Thank you, Dom. I appreciate it. Let's go to the scavenger. Okay, bronzium wiring. Here we go. What is the biggest bang for our buck for bronzium wiring? These are all 20. Does it go higher than 20? Those are 12. These are 4. Okay. So, is there anything we have a lot of? There is not anything that we have like 1,000 of. We've got to look at this, you guys. Actually, these Mark V, the Mark V droid collars, these are, we have so many of these right now. Mark IV. Okay, here we go. Here we go for the 1,000s. Let's go by 50 at a time. We're gonna get some bronzium wiring going here. This is what I was looking for, the ones where we have the 1,000s. And this one will do down to like 700 or something. Okay, so that's 186. That'll do us for a little bit, probably for today. I don't know what the best pieces for bronzium wiring scrap. I don't know what the best pieces are. Mark 5 data pads. Okay, so Mark 5 data pads are the best piece. Tarkin's only good like on the off chance where he does his AoE and does some mad amount of damage, but that's really it. Then some teams make him very good. True, if you can make him do his basic a lot, he can do some nice damage on his you can do some nice damage. All right, so let's go back to the Bronzeum. Let's see if we can find Mark 5 data pads. Thanks to Lord Czar. Okay, Mark 5. These right here. So I think let's just give up some of these. Maybe we'll do them by 10. And where do we get? Can you look for it while you're here? Let's see here. Can we like push and hold on it? Find it. Who's got it? This isn't necessarily what I wanted to look for. I was wanting to see if is this a craftable piece? Let's see. I feel like what's his name? The Ugnaught. What's his name? Where's he at? I've got him marked. Here he is. Oh, it's just named Ugnaught. Does he have it anywhere? Oh, that's the Ba armor mod. This is the Blast Tech weapon mod. Okay, so he doesn't have to craft. He doesn't have it craftable anywhere. Lord Czar, you get a lot more of them. The droid collars are now good for the heat sinks. Okay, you could build them for like nothing on a tune. You talking about the droid collars, DOG? Let's see. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. Now that we have so many of those droid collars, we will look at making some and then scrapping them for the heat sinks. Because normally those are the ones we use for the Mark III hollow projectors, right? I think those are the ones. Gosh, who needs it? I think the Phoenix need it. I'm getting distracted here, you guys. I'm getting distracted here a bunch. But this is what I normally use for the heat sinks. Does Ezra need one? Yeah, these right here. This is what I normally use for the heat sinks. You're saying that the Mark 5 droid collars, I think? Yeah, she needs one. So yeah, what does this cost? Okay, so if you craft them, if we crafted them, then we can scrap them for the not the electrium conductors, the heat sinks. Okay. All right, relics, you guys. We got to learn to scrap efficiently. Let's get back to him. Let's get back to him. He's relic 1. We can take him to relic 2. Let's take him to relic 2. Good thing we put those numbers in the chat because I've been jabberjawing too much. Okay, relic 3. I'd like to go 4. I don't want to go any more than 4 right now. And we can do it. We can do it, so we're going to do it. There goes the achievement for the sea journey. All right, we're not gonna do 5. We're not gonna do 5. Not the full piece, just the salvage. Okay, so just scrap the salvage. Let's take a look at that real quick. Just for my mental note, I want to see how much they scrap for. Let's see here. Heat sinks. And these right here. Okay, 10 at a time. So even though it's only 10, even though you only get 10 for 1, so 500 would be 50. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a lot of these. So yeah, that does seem to do it. Let's do some right now. Let's scrap. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. That might be cutting it a little deep, but hey, 50 heat sinks. I'll take that. I will take that. R3 is where you stopped too late because C, and I can defeat most malevolences. Well, I feel like R4 is pretty cheap. And, you know, I want to have everything someday. So if you want to have him R7 for, I'm guessing, Lord Vader someday, R4 is not going to hurt you. The hollow projectors have a better conversion, but you get a lot of droid collars. I see. That makes sense, Lord Czar. That makes sense. Thank you so much for that information. This is the standard relic runaround. I thought everyone did it like this. Dom, I remember when I used to have no stun guns, but now I have too many stun guns and 0 Carbantes, which is annoying. Well, at least we have a bunch of stun guns, right? I will take a bunch of stun guns and make it to where it's just the Carbantes problem any day of the week. Okay, so let's see what that did to his ship. And then when we get it to 7 stars, we're going to see what the 7th star does to the ship with him in this current state. So let's take a look at the ship. Come on, baby. Show me some good numbers. Speed 170. Oh, gosh, that was only 1 speed. That wasn't even 1 speed per relic, was it? Because he was at Relic 0, he was at 167. And between 4 relics, he only went up to 170. Oh, that hurts a little bit. But 41% potency. Every little bit of potency helps. Okay. All right, so those are the 2 main things I need out of him, speed and potency. And hopefully when we put his stars up, maybe he'll go up a little more on speed based on those relics. With the gear changes, you have like 400 stun guns. Wow. Oh, the Bar 5 droid collars used to be a bottleneck for me too. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's take this bad boy into the fleet and let's try him out. Let's compare his speed now to the people that we are fighting. Okay, Snipers, I can't beat him. Francesco, we can beat him pretty regularly. Let's do like what we said though. Let's check his speed. So a gear 12, 5-star Malevolence is running what speed? 153. So we're gonna well outspeed this Malevolence with our Tarkin. Diogi says, I thought Relic did not upspeed. It does. It does. Executrix is going to go 179 with the 7-star. That's going to be a huge deal. 9 more speed. That is going to be a huge deal. Did you mean ship? Did I say something? Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Relics does not up the speed of the character at all. I'm talking specifically about the ship that they're piloting. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so let's just AoE. We don't need to worry about Bosk taunting because we have to get through him anyway. Got a couple ability blocks. That's good, thanks to that extra potency. Here we go. And let's just put some damage on him. Put some damage on him. Okay, there goes the AoE. And now let's put some damage over here on this scallywag. If we have the opportunity to attack somebody other than Houndstooth, we will. Unless we land this right here. Yes, got him. God, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. I know this isn't necessarily due to our Executrix upgrade, but it's still exciting. It's still exciting. Let's get that tank out of there. Raise My Family says, when did you start? We started May 31st of 2021. So this is day, what is it? Yeah, day 226. I'm not even sure which one we have to take out. I think that one. Yeah, wow, that was easy as pie. I wish all the fleet battles were this easy. You guys are my lucky charms over here. I'm normally failing battle after battle in the fleets. Alright, you guys, we have some energy to spend and we have some shops to do, so let's do some shops first. Every single time, you guys, without question, anytime you open up these shops and you see this gear that you spend only credits on, you buy it every single time. In the guild store, we actually, what you mentioned about Carbantes and needing a lot of them, we spend almost all of our guild store on Carbantes. That's almost exclusively with the Carbantes and the holo projectors. This is where we spend like all of our guild store currency. And you can see we still have 5,000 because our guild is amazing. They're super active. Everybody's doing, almost everybody's doing their 600 tickets every day. So we're knocking out raids fast and we're just getting a bunch of guild store currency, so that helps us. Jyn Erso is the character that I'm farming, and she is getting pretty close. And in fact, Jyn Erso is another character I was thinking about upgrading. We'll talk about that when we get to the squads. In the squad arena store, I'm buying Prestige because once we get our Tarkin up to that 7th star, we'll be able to get the top tier of all his abilities. And if I've got the pilot to Relic 4, I'm going to put the capital ship up to the maximum abilities. Even if they're not really that good, I'm going to get them up to the max just out of the principle of having a maxed out Executrix. It's going to be scary. It's going to be scary. Yeah, I'm rich with the Carbantes, but you wait and see. We're going to do these upgrades we're about to do, and a lot of those Carbantes are going to go away. We're going to be back to poor again. Back to poor again. Lothal Pride, Brian Thompson, you are right. You are right. All right, we are going to snag some wedge. Someday we're going to want this ship. And here in the Fleet Arena store, you see we also have enough for 2 Zetas. We're going to apply those tonight if we have the ability mats, which I don't know that we will. But these 2 Zetas will help us maybe get 2 teams up and running. We'll see. Poe's ship comes in here very rarely. I try to snag it when it does. Because someday we're going to want Galactic Legend Ray. Someday we're going to want everybody. So in the ship store, the fleet store, once you get a lot of the stuff done that you want, you just start going for everything. You just start going for everything. I'll be farming these ships eventually too, but Chirrut is an exclusive to this store, so I try to snag him when I see him. Biston, I like to get him out of here because the other place you get him is this store right here. You get Biston from here. There he is. And I feel like the Fleet Arena currency is less valuable than the Cantina Battles currency. And so if I can get a character out of here instead of there, I'm going to try to get it out of here. But I'm not in a hurry for Biston. Resistance Pilot can be gotten in the Galactic War, which I consider the Galactic War currency to be less valuable than the Fleet. So this is more valuable than this. This is the least valuable currency. You get 1,200 a day every day. You just sim it and you get it. So once you get everything out of here, this is just Shard Shop exclusively right here. Okay. We were in the fleet. We finished that. We got a bunch of this currency today, you guys. We got 39 stars in the Hoth light side. I know it's Hoth. I know it's not GOTB, but man, we got a bunch of that currency. You want to have my Night Sisters and I get your Carvantes? Coleman Traver. Prestige is one of those things where you think you have a lot, but then when you go up to upgrade a ship, you have like none left. Absolutely, Dom. You're absolutely right. I agree completely. You can never have enough prestige until you have all of the ships maxed out and like 2,000 prestige to spare. Prestige is what you should be buying in this store. I mean, unless there's a character you need, you should be buying prestige in the store. I know people buy credits, and credit, you know, this is a good source of credits, but man, you need a lot of that prestige. You need a lot of it. Okay, we were going to spend some of this on Hermit Yoda. We have enough for gas when we eventually get him, but for now, we're going to spend this on Hermit Yoda and, you know, keep a baseline of like 80,000 or something. This currency we are spending on these pulse modulators. Now that we have our Tarkin relict, we need to get his mods to 6 dot. And we need those materials to get his mods to 6 dot. We've got a lot of Shard Shop currency too. But we spend it all the time, you guys. It's just the game's giving us we're getting to the point where we're getting more and more 7-star characters. So any of the shards that it just gives you from here and there, Bronzium packs, Galactic War, you know, raid rewards or whatever, all of that adds up a little bit over time. And a lot of the farms that we're doing are hard farms for ships, where we've got the characters 7 stars already. And so every time we farm the ship, we get some bonus Shard Shop currency from the character shards. And this conquest currency we are spending on the Razor Crest. And here it is, you guys. And if we had him, if we had the character, we would be unlocking the Razor Crest tonight. But we do not. We do not have him. Lord Tsar, the gear they added to the Squad Arena store is quite nice. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So let's just take a quick look. We will take a quick look. Okay, so some of this I've heard, some of this is good relic scrapping stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you have a surplus of this and you got all the prestige in the world, this is probably better. This gear is probably better than buying Shard Shop currency out of here, I would think. But I still have a lot of characters I have to get out of here. But for now, it's prestige. For now, it's prestige. There's our shops. I actually needed a lot of the gear in the Squad Arena store, which I don't need now since I can get loads from it. Well, nice. That helps out. Let's look at our fleets. We probably talked for about 10 minutes doing shops, so it's probably time for another fleet battle. We need to get all the fleet battles that we can. Okay, we still have 1:44. So every time we spend energy, we take some of our crystals, and we buy all the 50 refreshes and 1 Cantina refresh. So we're spending all the 3 of those, 1 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. And then we spend it. Here we go. Let's go to our squads and our current farms. Here we go, Darth Scion. Now we're going to get Scion to 7 stars a long time before we get this ship to 7 stars. But this is the ship that we're farming, and this is for the finalizer. 2 shards out of it today. That is a win right there. Alright, who's next? Droideka. We've already farmed his node, but we're farming this for the Xanadu Blood. How are we doing? We're getting close. What is that, 33 shards we need for that? A few more weeks on that one, we'll have that one done. About a shard a day is a pretty good rate. So I guess about a month left on that one. Django, we are farming the Houndstooth. How are we doing? Oh, 19 shards left for the Houndstooth. 19, and there's one right there. 18 shards left. We're gonna have to start a countdown every stream. Every stream, we'll see how many Houndstooth shards we have left. And Wicket, we are farming Wicket for that beautiful C-3PO event. And we are also farming the Hyena Bomber, which we cannot put in that squad tab. Oh, no Hyena Bomber shards today. We got a ways to go on this one. Yeah, we got a ways to go. We got more than 50. More than 50 for that. All right, Cantina. We are farming the green right here. We're farming this. What is this? Incomplete. Yeah, incomplete signal data. And with our mod energy, we were farming mods, and I want to go back to farming mods, but we need to farm some slicing materials to be able to get Tarkin's mods up to 6 dot to get his ship going as fast as possible. The faster we can get that ship going, the better. Yeah, lots of farms wrapping up soon. You're right, DOG. We're coming up on that. There's like a 6 to 9 month window that ships farms take about that long. About 6 to 9 months, somewhere in there. So a lot of those ships that we started really, really early are finally coming to fruition. Speaking of farms coming close, look at this, you guys. What do we got here? 326. There's no way that tonight's the night. Oh, because we've already farmed it 4 times. Maybe by Friday, which is the next stream, maybe we'll have that bad boy done. And these farms, we're farming 3 here. We are farming Big Mama Shock. We're farming B1, who I've actually... No B1 shards. Doggone it. Oh well. Sometimes you get 0 shards. 2 for Empress Nest. This page right here did me dirty. That page did me dirty. Alright, let's jump into our fleet arena. We got to get to number 2. Alright, so we're on number 5. Habib is number 4. We have no need to get number 4. Our shard mate, Big Pat, shares the same payout as us. So we alternate which day we get number 2. And today's our day to try. So we're going to put the rest of our attempts at trying to defeat Roger, who historically has been a very difficult fleet for me to beat. But hopefully with these upgrades to the Executrix, hopefully it will help. Let's find out. Let's find out. I'm excited, you guys. A lot of exciting things happening in the game right now. And this Tarkin, as painful as it is, I'm really hoping that it's going to make the difference for us in our fleet. Okay, here we go. This is the good outcome. Remember, we don't get the buff immunity, so we get to go stealth. That's the good outcome. Okay, he cleanses it, and here comes the AoE. And we actually got an ability block on Sunfac, which is excellent, because then he does not stun our Houndstooth. Man, that Sunfac is thick. That is a thick Sunfac, doggone it. Okay, no, he stunned him anyway. That's alright. So now we're going to bring in our cleanse. I was never planning to have Plo Koon be a part of this fleet. He doesn't belong here, but he has turned out to be very helpful to try to keep this fleet alive. Oh, come on, Sunfac, taunt again. We got to get buffs out here so Sunfac will taunt again. Oh no, and here comes his Plo. Oh no, hey, at least it's not the spy. So that's good. It's good. It's not the spy. Okay. Let's save the taunt. Just put a little more damage on Sunfac. Oh boy. There's no buzz droids on the field right now. Okay, this will make Sunfac taunt because we're all getting buffs. So we're gonna put Sunfac in the grave right here. Yes, he's done. And now comes the long grind on Hyena Bomber. Okay, now we need to go ahead and slap this taunt on Houndstooth. Oh, and Houndstooth has his own taunt. How long does this taunt last? I don't think it says. We better get our taunt up. There we go. Ooh, not good. We're about to lose Houndstooth, you guys. We don't have any other... Okay, here's what we can do. We can put some blind. If we put some blind out, then they might miss Houndstooth long enough for us to cleanse him. Ooh, nope, not enough. Not enough survivability. Okay. We're still working on this Hyena Bomber. I'm not sure if this is the right move here. Going after this Hyena Bomber. Well, let's go ahead and get him out. And he's gonna, yeah, he spawns a replacement. Ooh, a stun on Spy. That's not good. At least Spy went into stealth. The basic on Soldier removes a little bit of turn meter. Is it enough? Should we attack or should we give turn meter? Let's attack. If we can get some ability blocks out there, it'll be worth it. Finish him off, yes. Okay, now this is the only real ship left. We're gonna put the taunt on Plo. There's a reason for that. When you have Plo on the team, not only is he the... Oh, that's not good. Not only is he the most expendable, but he is also a Galactic Republic. And when you put that taunt on a Galactic Republic, they get extra defensive bonuses. Is that it? Oh, we did it, you guys. We did it. Oh, that's good. Even with a stunned Tarkin. Well, Tarkin's speed must have helped because we lose to Roger Roger all the time. Well, that's great. We got it. We got it. Now let's spend the rest of our energy, you guys. Now that Tarkin is complete, we can I love this part. Untag it. Well, no, doggone it. We gotta get his mods right. Let's see, can we get this one done? What is this? Is this blue right now? We can make progress on it. Yeah, we can make progress on it. More offense. I mean, this is turning out to be a pretty sweet mod for somebody. I'll probably end up putting it on somebody else at some point. We don't need to go any higher than 6 dot. These guys are already 6 dot. We don't need to go any higher than that. All right. So let's spend the rest of this energy. Now that Tarkin is reliced, Genosha Brood Alpha is close, and we're going to try to close the deal here. This right here, we need... We're not, I'm getting kind of excited. I'm like, are we going to do 2 relics in one night? No, he's not that close. This piece is complete, though. That is good. And that leaves this right here. So let's craft this so that it doesn't end up going on somebody else accidentally. And then this is for regular energy only, I believe. Yes, regular energy only, which means that we need to find somewhere to spend our fleet energy. Who's it gonna be? I guess let's try to put some love into Anakin. We got to pick somebody to go next. This is regular energy also. This, I believe, is fleet. Let's find out. Let's find out. Yes, it is fleet. And apparently we need to join this Sith raid, so let's go ahead and do that before we forget. Summary, join. Okay, DOG says, Dom says, it's kind of sad they nerfed the Qui-Gon Omicron. So, I heard that they were going to, but I didn't hear how bad. Did they just fix it? Is that what you mean, that they fixed it? Or did they actually nerf it? We got Julian Hernandez in the chat. What's up, man? What is up? Welcome to the stream. We are in the middle of our daily extravaganza. There's so much I want to show you guys. There's so much. I'm so excited about so much. There's something in Conquest that I just have to share with you guys. And let me just knock out a few more of these dailies. That should be dailies. Dom says they fixed the offense that the Omicron gives, and they made it so the Omicron is basically useless if the team isn't full Jedi now. Really? Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it together. What is this achievements? 300 total stars in territory battles. An extra 50 crystals plus some other stuff. Excellent. We will put those credits to use tonight, I am sure. Oh my gosh, if the GL's on the enemy team is basically useless, so they fixed it so it works the way it intended. Well, it sounds like half of it is fixed and half of it is nerfed. Let's see here. You guys are going to love my Qui-Gon. My Qui-Gon, it's beautiful. Wow, there's a lot of Jedi. Is it already showing properly? Okay, while in Grand Arena, at the start of battle, if there are no galactic legends and all allies are Jedi. Oh, so it put this phrase earlier on in the because it wasn't this high up, right? All other allies instead gain. So wow. So you can't use it against Galactic Legends anymore. That was one of the biggest things about it, is you could use it with Galactic Legends. That's dirty. They said that they were going to fix it. They didn't say that they were going to nerf it. Because that phrase was down here after, it was in between something. Yeah, it was if all allies are Jedi and there are no Galactic Legends present, that's when, if Qui-Gon Jinn was, that's when nobody else could die unless Qui-Gon died. That's dirty. Man. Yeah, it wasn't that high up. You're right, Coleman. Wow, I didn't know that. I am really sorry for anybody out there who built their Qui-Gon Jinn team to counter Galactic Legends. Because, yeah, you can't... Don't take it against a GL now. For sure don't take it against a GL. You're going to have problems. Oh, my goodness. That's bad. That is bad. Working as intended. Yeah, well... DOG, there was a bug where it was way more offense than it was supposed to be after Qui-Gon died. So that was a bug, and they said they were going to fix that, but they didn't say that they were going to move that phrase up so that it now no longer works against Galactic Legends at all. I mean, they say for a long time that they don't want normal tunes to go up against a GL. Well, I mean... They haven't said that, though. I think that that's just been kind of the community's consensus based on their actions, and this definitely confirms that. I don't like that. I don't like that, you guys. GLs win, didn't you know, DOG said. Well, I guess we're all going to have to go get us some GLs. We're all going to have to get some GLs. Okay, so... some things I wanted to talk with you guys. Some things I wanted to point out, make sure you guys knew. The armor is now accelerated. The armor is on the same node as Baze Malbus, and there wasn't really a reason to farm Baze. He used to be great. He's not super good anymore, although he still has a lot of utility. He has a pre-taunt, which is rare. It's really nice to have. But now if you want to farm the armorer, you'll be getting her and Baze at the same rate, which will be really nice. So that is awesome. Dash Rendar is now farmable from Cantina 7E, so he's pretty high up. But dude, that character looks good. And even though he's a single drop, you can get at Cantina single drops relatively quickly, certainly faster than hard farms. So that's exciting. Darth Talon and Mara Jade are now in Chromium packs and shipments, which to me doesn't mean anything. But if you're a dolphin or a light whale and you want to buy them, I think you can get the whole character for just over $100 instead of like $300 to $500 if you get them when they first come out. So it's worth it if you wanted to whale on any of those characters. They are whaleable now. Okay. Belias says, really? I think they did actually say it. They may have actually said it, Belias. I definitely could be wrong. Dom says, also rip Qui-Gon Padme team since that doesn't work according to the new phrasing. Indeed. Indeed. Qui-Gon will still be good against, like, Darth Revan, though, right? Absolutely. Absolutely he will. Interesting. I love a good double-tune node. Absolutely. Dom says, yes, unless there's a GL on the enemy team or Qui-Gon isn't full Jedi. Rogue One is great. Yeah, Diogi, I mean, I personally have a soft spot for the Rogue One team. I personally have a soft spot. I do like that team. Okay, let's stop getting distracted. Let's get focused up here. We collected our dailies. We did our fleet climb. Let's just make a little, check it every now and then to make sure that we're still where we need to be. Now let's get into the real meat and potatoes of this. Let's open up these squads again. You guys were already hitting me with suggestions, which I really appreciate. And we are going to, we're going to talk some of this stuff through, you guys. So, first thing first, the Geos, I'm going to leave them the way that they are. We can move them and shift them around if we need to. Like if we need to kill a team with the 4-man Geo squad and put Sunfac with somebody else or put Spy with somebody else in order to beef up the team, we can do that. Protection up, really all you really have to have if you want to kill a little team is just Bastila and Yoda. You can 2-man some teams, and if we were to make our Yoda super big, then we could do a lot better. Let me just take a step back. This team is not complete because they're not all the relics that I want to have, but you guys, this is how I like to play the game. I like to build one team up to the maximum that I want it to be, and then I can say I'm done and I'm moving on to the next team. That's how I enjoy the game, but that is no longer the way that we can play the game. With the way the Grand Arena is, we are being forced to scramble and make as many teams as possible. But I was talking with the guys in the Discord earlier, expressing my frustration that this is not the way that I enjoy playing this game, and they gave me some helpful advice. One of them said, basically, suck it up, Buttercup, this is the way that it is now. And sometimes you need to hear that, you know? Another one said, well, just because you have to diversify your roster now doesn't mean you can't go back and finish those teams and bring them up later. And that's a good thing to remember. I want to make, you know, something like Chum Bucket. I mean, these aren't even the characters that I want in this team long term, but I want to have like a fully Relic Bounty Hunter team. That sounds really fun to have. But we'll have that someday. But for now, we need to try to get as much as possible out of like Gear 10, Gear 11 teams, or have like one relic per team. So as we go down this list, we're going to be talking about like who's the heavy hitter, who's the big one that you want to have relic in this team. And you guys can talk about it with me, and we're all going to agree together on some teams that you can kind of build around one character. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix and Rogue One to the moon, DOG says. Coleman Traver says, I'm running Gear 11 Chirrut Bays with my Mon Mothma, and they're doing great. Yeah, they're good on the Mon Mothma. They're good, and a lot of people don't have them. A lot of people don't have them. Okay. So these Bronze Beauties, I want to have them all relic at some point. Poggle's just going to have to go on the back burner. I just can't. I need to put him on the back burner. The reason why that is okay is because of his Hive tactics. He has 5% evasion for each other ally with Hive Mind, so he has some evasion, has some dodge. Even though he's lower gear than the rest of the team, hopefully he'll still stay alive. But it sucks when you're in the arena and like Jedi Knight Revan just direct focuses him and kills him in one mass assist, and you're like, well, if my Poggle was relic, he'd have survived. But since he's not, I just don't get ability blocks for the rest of this fight, I guess. You know, and you lose half one of your cleanses. I mean, he's a valuable character on this team. I gotta take Brood Alpha to relic. I gotta do it. I can't stop myself. I gotta do it. Coleman Traber, Poggle also has no ship, so the other Geos are more important. Excellent point. I agree with you. Diogi says, I have a 45,000 Bad Batch team as a defense, just enough to surprise people and take some protection. Dude, that could be a nasty team. 45,000. I mean, yeah, it could be a nasty team. The Bad Batch are serious business. That's exciting that you have that. Is that all the way back from the Bad Batch event where they gave us all the Bad Batch at, what, 3 stars, something like that? That's all you need, man. The Bad Batch can get it done. Okay, protection up. the whole idea behind this team is an offensive team. Okay, well, I guess let's talk about that with both these. Geos can be offensive or defensive. It's a better defensive team because it's difficult to get max banners on offense, but it is possible. You can put them on offense or defense. Protection up. The whole idea behind this team is you take them on offense and you kill the enemy team before you lose your bonus protection. Therefore, you get max banners, which is really nice. You only need to take as many Jedi as it takes to get the job done. So the more you take, the less potential banners you're going to get, but then the higher chance of success. So we're not going to take everybody if we don't have to. Particularly Shock T. I would love to save Shock T for the clones. I would rather use Shock T lead than Rex lead. So if we can keep Shock T out of this team and just 4-man it, we're going to. But on this team, Yoda is definitely the champion. He's the one, if we wanted to take somebody to Relic on this team, it would be Yoda for sure. Dom says Rogue One is good other than my Relic 5 Dooku can solo Gear 11, Gear 12 Rogue One somehow. Well, way to go Relic 5 Dooku. That's all right. That is all right. As long as they don't get too many exposes on you. If those Rogue One come at you with those exposes, you're going to get chunked. Your health is going to get chunked. Why would he want to mark Poggle? NightSnipe on defense, Jedi Knight Revan usually marks the weakest. Health and protection combined to try to even, get it to be an uneven fight. So he marks Poggle quite a bit. Problem is, when he marks him, he stuns him, and then he can't dodge while he's stunned. So he just gets roasted. He just gets roasted. Okay, so protection up. I don't love it. It is what it is. Moving on. Chum Bucket. We got to do some work on this Zam Wessel. So let's start with this, you guys. Let's start with this. Zam Wessel, she's got an Omicron. As far as I know, they haven't nerfed it and don't plan to nerf it. She may be our first Omicron because I really like her Omicron. We're going to be conservative because we only have 13.5 million credits and they're going to go super fast. So all the characters, we're going to take them to like 62 or something like that. How much does that cost? Ooh, I guess that's okay. That's a lot of credits, so 62. We're not going to do any more than 62. And then we will see what we could take her gear to as a result. The first couple characters are going to be like this. They're going to be like, do whatever, upgrade whoever you want as many times as their level will allow. But we're going to start running out of this early game gear pretty quickly. Okay, it looks like she made it to Gear 7. Oh no. What does this take? 66. I think that's going to be too much money, but she's on a team. She's on a team that really needs more than Gear 7. So I'm going to spend another 500,000 credits. Oof. Let's get her up one more gear tier. Gear 8 is kind of when characters really start coming into their own. Let's go ahead and put some of these pieces on that we can. Yeah, we'll give her a Carbonti. Ooh, let's hold off on that. She needs 2 of those. Wow. Okay, so that's as far as we can go with her. And you guys, we are super in bad shape with ability mats too. We are in bad shape. All right, let's see here. Dom says Rogue One is one of those teams where it's easy to beat, but one misplay or underestimation and then you lose and die. Definitely, Dom. You're right. You're right. Lord Zard, that bounty hunter team with Zam is going to be amazing. I hope so, man. Everybody's telling me I got to get the Mandalorian, and I want to get the Mandalorian in there. It'll really help out. You need Gear 8 for a contract, so that's nice. Well, that is nice, but I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to do with her contract. Let's see. Wow, I only have 105, so we're going to, I hate to say it, we're going to stop there. Number 3, that's where we're going to stop. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in afterwards and pick certain characters and try to, we don't need to do here leadership ability. We're gonna do it because we have these. We'll just do it to level 3 like everything else. And then Zam's payout, ooh, it requires level 72. At least we get this. Whenever an enemy takes damage from thermal detonator, she has a 25% chance to dispel all debuffs on herself. All right, well, that's nice. Okay, so that's Zam. Oh, and I forgot about spending credits on this. We're gonna stop at 5 stars. Oh man, we just do not have the credits for this, you guys. All right, so that's... Oh, we got a modder. We got to get some mods on this girl. Ability level 4 all around. Oof is right. Oof is right, DOG. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how do you mod Zam? You want her fast, right? Let's imagine that we want her Omicron eventually. What is that? This right here. Zam gains 20% increase to her offense for each scoundrel attacker, 20% increase to her max health for each scoundrel support, and 20% increase to her max protection for each scoundrel tank. So we are going to be running her under Bosk, and Bosk wants all his bounty hunters to have protection more than health. So we're going to focus on protection over health, okay? And then we're going to want speed. Zam instead gains 60% increases to her offense, max health and max protection. And she gains 5% speed for each of her other bounty hunter allies. Bounty hunter allies gain 20% of Zam's current offense, max health, protection, and speed until the first time she is defeated. Okay. So we want her fast. Basically, we want her fast. I'm not sitting on a lot of great mods either, but we'll see what we can do. Fast, speed, protection, offense. Those are going to be the 3 things I focus on. And her whole deal is thermal detonators. And thermal detonators require potency, I believe. This right here requires potency. Evasion down on all enemies. This does not require potency. So if we can find it, potency. Protection, speed, offense, and potency. I have to leave. See you later, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, Dom says the Mandalorian is basically a requirement on the bounty hunter team, but not always, since Mando can get an instant kill on contract. Yeah, DOG says, credit heist, where you at? Definitely. All right, you guys. So, as far as the type of mods, I don't think we have hardly any good speed mods, but let's just see. We're going to choose speed and potency as the 2 mod types. And we're going to start with speed arrow. We want it to be a speed primary arrow. Okay, we have some options here. Let's see what we got. Health, defense. This has got 2 hits in protection. That's good for her. Extra protection. This has got a little potency. That's good. Little protection, not great. What does this have? Offense, crit chance, and protection. This looks like her. This looks like her. What do you think, guys? Let's put it on and assign it. Okay, so that's 1 potency mod. Now, let's not be super selective with the triangles. Dom says, I'm gonna go to sleep in 3 minutes since I need to wake up very, very early. See ya. See you, Dom. And see you, raised my family. I think your name was Jacob. I don't remember, but see you, my friend. Okay, so here we have a speed. I know we're lowest on speed mods, so let's see if we can get speed on her here. This is only 5 speed, though. It's not good, and this is only 5 speed. All right, what do we have in the potency category? 11 speed and potency and protection. That's her. She needs all that. Perfect. Perfect. All right, what do we have here? Speed. A speed mod with no speed. Why do I have that locked? I guess because it's a potency primary. Tenacity primary. That's not good. 7 speed. My speed mods are garbage. I think we might need to give up on speed. This is speed and potency with a protection primary. It's not a great mod, but it's going on her. All right, so that means we're committing to speed. So let's only select speed here. Yeah, I could sort by speed. Let's do that. Sort by speed. Now we also want this to be a protection primary. Where's it at? Protection. So we want a speed mod with a protection primary. 11 speed, oof. On a gold mod. I mean, that's gonna have to do it, but we're not gonna be slicing that bad boy. Okay. So now speed arrow, speed with sorted by speed. You guys, a green mod is the fastest one we have. All right, we're just gonna do it. These are terrible mods. I feel so bad to even put these mods on, but this is all we have. Okay, so her speed is bleh. Her potency is okay. her protection, once we get more gear on her, her protection's gonna be nice. Alright, so that's her. She's modded. She's modded. She's got some speed on her, and if we can put some slices in these mods eventually, we will do better off. DOG says early Padawan had low standards. Well, yes. Early Padawan had low standards. See, you guys, I've said this before about mods. Speed mods are great. You know, a lot of people say farm mostly speed mods. But knowing that speed mods, let's just look at mods real quick. Let's look at Bosk. Okay, and set bonuses. Okay, speed mods, if you have a full set of 4, it gives you 10% speed. That's only 10% on the character's base speed. Super fast characters are like 190 speed base, and that's once you get them to Relic. Relic 0 is where they get as fast as they're gonna get. So if you have 190 speed, which is like a super fast character, a non-galactic legend, then that's only 19 speed. The whole 4-piece set is only adding 19 speed to the character. So it is the way to get the most possible speed on your character. I find that these other sets have a lot of value more than 19 more speed. Now that's gonna make me go second in a lot of situations, but as you guys see, if you look at my mods, I've got a lot more crit chance, potency, tenacity, sets like that. Defense, I used to have a lot of defense, and I farmed a little bit of offense mods. I need to farm more offense mods, and then once I get more offense mods, I'm gonna just go all speed for like a long time and try to get some speed on the account. But for now, we just haven't farmed a lot of speed mods. Green mods, potential to the moon. You're right. You're right, DOG. Okay, so this team is ready. It's as ready as it's gonna be. Okay, Emperor's Fist, Mara Jade, she's next. She is next. Now, Mara Jade, I've heard great things about Mara Jade, but as far as I know, Mara Jade requires Palpatine's lead Zeta to really get her full potential. Let's go ahead and take her up to 3 stars. That's as far as we can take her. Let's take her up to gear levels to level 62. Yep. 62 it is. Okay, and then let's do the same thing with her. Let's put some gear on her. 6 and 7, and it won't let us do any more than that. Let's give her this. Let's give her that. This one we need level 63. Okay, so gear 7. Oh boy. Oh boy. Best Empire support in a while. What's up, Ben Lionheart? Good to see you. Okay, so if you guys look at this, call me crazy, but if you're using her for her debuffs, you don't need to put any abilities on her to be functional with her debuffs, specifically her 2 debuffing abilities. We're going to do the same thing and take them up to ability level 3, but if you look, all of the stuff that she does is in tier 1. I guess no, to tier 4. This one does additionally at tier 4. It shocks all enemies. So let's get it to tier 4. That's definitely worth it for it to also shock. Okay, so that's shocks. The Emperor's Hand. This is where the money's at, right? Yeah, this is where we need to try to go as high as possible. This is where we need to try to go as high as possible. So let's do this. Yes. Yes. And yes. Now, what is tier 7? She gains a stack of Loyal Hand to the end of the encounter. And Loyal Hand does what? 10% max protection and offense. That's not something I'm worried about for her as long as she's super low gear, so I think I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop there with that ability, and let's look at her basic. Definitely take it up to tier 3. Coleman Traver says, I'm jealous of all those Mark III hollows. Well, like I say, that's all I spend my guild store currency on. The Mark III Hollows and the Mark III Carbantes, that's it. And then, like, I farm one character at a time. I don't farm a bunch of characters anymore. I used to. Okay, so I would love to get this to 8, but I'm pretty sure that's a Zeta, and we don't need the extra damage from her. We're trying to give damage to Vader. That's why we're trying to put her on the team, is give damage to Vader. So that's as far as we're going to take her with her gear and her abilities and her level. So let's put some mods on her. She needs what? Speed and potency again? I think I'm just going to try to give her some fast potency mods, because I don't you guys saw what kind of speed mods I had. Not good. So just potency. Let me know if you guys know, because I don't know a lot about Mara Jade. Does she want health or protection more? Which one of those does she want more of, so we can know which one to do here? And we're going to do a potency. Let's just start with the cross. We want this to be a potency cross. I mean, I think when people gear her up, they have her modded for damage, because I think she does a lot of damage. But for now, we're just going to do potency. 10 speed. Oh boy, do I want to give that to her? I don't. It's see, it's got offense, crit chance, speed, and potency. I'm pretty sure this one's going on Vader. No speed there. No speed there. No speed there. No speed. Come on, give me some speed. Maybe? Let's lock it, because this is what I do. A potency mod with potency on it, I lock it. That's why all those are locked with no speed. No speed. This one's going to have to go to Vader. So she's going to get no speed on this one. So at that point, it doesn't really matter. Let's just give her some survivability. That looks like survivability. Oh, I don't want to upgrade this mod. It's another cost. It's another credit cost. Okay. Let's loosen up. We got good stuff happening. Good stuff happening. What do we have this selected? Potency with speed in the secondary. What do we have here? 5 speed, crit damage. Let's do survivability for her. You go health personally, NightSnipe says. Okay, thank you for that. Well, then we'll probably choose health. Defense. Defense is such a garbage primary stat. It seems like it'd be good to put it on somebody like Mara Jade, because she's so low level, it doesn't so much matter what her primary is. And that's a 3-dot mod. Got to get that out of here. Let's get that out of here right now. Oh, you guys, I'm hurting on mods. I'm hurting on mods. I'm hurting on credits. This is why it's hard to add teams to your roster. Oh, no. Okay. We're going to do this. Or are we going to do the defense? Defense. Yeah, speed, crit chance. I don't know. I'd rather save the health for somebody else who needs health. All right, this we definitely want a speed if we have it. Speed. We don't have any speed arrows. All right, let's loosen up a little bit. Defense and health also. Oh, speed in the secondary. Duh. It's not going to have a speed primary. With speed in the secondary, it can't have both. So let's do this again. Here we go. Speed and a bunch of defensive stuff. That sounds like our girl. That sounds like our girl. Here you said health in the primary. And let's do speed in the secondary. If you have a fast Thrawn, you can swap the turn with her. Good point. Good point, good point, good point. Okay, I like that. My Thrawn's not super fast, but he's going to be faster than her. 10 speed here with a bunch of potency. This, even though this is only 10 speed, this is probably one of my best potency mods. This might be going on Vader. Oh, and I need to go here. 4 speed, potency, crit chance, offense. Look at that. That's a bunch of good stats. Only 1 hit in speed so far, though. This looks good. A little bit of speed, a little bit of offense. A little bit of stats for a little bit of character. Okay. Speed in the secondary. A bunch of flat offense. This one I'm going to give to her. It's gold. We're not going to slice it. It's low speed, but it's going to give her some flat offense. Maybe when she does do an attack, maybe it'll hit a little bit harder. And we continue to spend our credits like crazy. Let's see what happens with this mod. I obviously haven't worked on this mod yet. Let's see, put it to 12. Hey, 10 speed. Oh man, now it's too good for her. It's too good for her. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna put it on her. We'll pull it off of her later if wait. No, upgrade. We'll pull it off of her later if we need to put it on somebody else. But, you know, eventually she'll be a good character and she'll want good mods. Okay. So we got her to an abysmal 197 with 84% potency. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, for a low gear character, I'm happy with that. That is a nice one. That's fun to get on stream. Okay, so abilities, mods, gear, level, stars, done. Mara Jade is done. We have a functional Mara Jade. Okay, moving on. Oh boy, Asajj needs some love. Let's see if we can give Asajj a little love. Let's take her up to the same number, 62. We're spending our credits too fast, you guys. We are spending them too fast. All right, can we give Asajj another gear tier now? Yes. And let's give her this. And none of those. Okay, and we can't do anything with her abilities, and she's already modded, so we gave her a little bit of love. Let's see how much this is going to cost us. 100,000. And that's all we can do. That's all the love you get, Asajj. But it's something. Django, if he's the danger on this team, I really need to give him another gear tier. So let's give him another gear tier. He's supposed to be the threat on this team. Okay, we're not even looking. We're just doing it. Don't even look. If you don't look, if you just pull the trigger. Oh my gosh, 2 stun guns in one tier. See, I told you we're going to use those Carbantes up. All right. The Django's a little scarier now. Gear 11. That's good. That's good. Okay, so that is that team. Droideka needs higher levels. How many? Yeah, so we still have plenty of those. That's good. He needs to be a higher level, and I just don't have the credits for that. But Droideka is the next one on that team. We're going to give some love to Droideka. And then this team will be a little bit scarier. I'd like to get another gear tier on Nute. That team needs more love, but for now it's okay. The Phoenix are done. I'm happy to say the Phoenix are done. You guys are with us when we got Thrawn, and once you get Thrawn, you don't need to put any more work into the Phoenix. But even at 65,000, they're going to do work for us. They are going to do work for us. I don't know if we're going to get any holds, but they're going to do work for us. Okay, this team, let's go ahead and put this piece of gear on Anakin since he is going to be our next relic target after Brood Alpha. If we can get him to relic on this team, it's going to be this team can stay as it is with a relic Anakin and can still do all right. Now here's the thing about Aayla Secura on this team. It's actually good once you have a nice Anakin that's relicked. It's actually good to have a weak character on your Padme team because that'll encourage Anakin to get upset early on in the fight. So you want Vader to do a Force Crush and kill somebody, or even better yet, take them below 100% health with that Force Crush to get Anakin upset. You don't want Vader to have an option to get a Force Crush and then go through his merciless massacre unhindered. So it is helpful to have a weak person. That being said, we don't want to have her super weak. So maybe, I don't know, Gear 7 I think is a good target for her. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's take her to 5 stars. I'm a believer in the 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars gear level 8 is when a character really kind of starts becoming who they are. 5 stars gear level 8. Now obviously we can't get to gear level 8 at level 62 with every character. We can do it with some. Let's see how Aayla treats us here. Come on, girl. Okay, yeah, we can almost get there. We can almost get there. Let's give her all her gear 7. More of those. They all need those, you guys. They all need those. Coleman Travers says, take her to gear 6. She won't be purple, so the team will be underestimated. I messed up. I didn't read your comment. I'm sorry, Coleman. No. Hopefully the gear, even the lowest end purple gear will cause her to be underestimated. Hopefully. Okay, let's do the same thing with the abilities. Ability level 3. Okay. Lead, why not? We got the ability mats. I don't even know what her leadership is. 30, why did I do that? I'm never gonna use that. I'm never gonna use that. But you don't need those, you got plenty of those. Okay. So let's look at her kit really quick. But this is not a Ayla Sakura character spotlight, but we need to know how to mod her. Okay, this is where she is currently. 65% counter chance, 25% counter damage, a 75% chance to stun her target for 1 turn whenever she critically hits. And if we take it to level 5, it becomes 100% chance to stun. So let's take it to level 5. There we go. Okay, so now she has 100% chance. She stuns them for 1 turn, 50% counter damage. Okay. So now we know that she needs to crit to stun. Now let's see what the basic does. Do physical damage to target enemy with a 20% chance to call an ally to assist. Alright. Nice. Not bad. And this one, do physical damage to the target enemy and recover health equal to 50% of the damage dealt. Wow. Not bad. Not a bad character. Alright, so she needs to crit, right? She needs to crit and she's going to die. So, gosh, I don't know. On the Padme team, run her on the Padme team, which means we want health over protection. So we're going to do health and crit chance as our 2 mod sets, and we're going to see what we can find. We want a speed arrow, and it looks like we have to go health for that. Do we have any crit chance in any of these? We do not. So let's just go survivability. Does she need potency to land that stun? Or is it a guaranteed irresistible stun if she crits? Let me know if you guys know. Remember to keep enough Mark III mats for 2 Zetas? Yes, my friend, that's a good idea, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We don't have enough Mark IIIs. We might have to settle it down to 1 Zeta, and then maybe by next stream we'll have enough to do maybe the other Zeta. Because we still have 2, this stream and 1 more before the actual Grand Arena season starts again. So we're going to go survivability. This is a bunch of defense. Here we go. Oof, we're spending these credits, you guys. We're spending these credits. Oh my goodness. Okay, any primary, oh, crit chance. We want crit chance primary. Here we go. This also has to be health. Little speed, little potency. Nothing wrong with a little speed, a little potency. Once again, because she's low level, let's give her this garbage mod. This is not a mod we're gonna slice because it's already blue and it's only 6 speed. But 6 speed is still 6 speed. It is resistible. Okay, so any potency would be helpful. Any potency would be helpful. 162,000. I completely forgot about how the mods are going to affect us. I think after this character, we're gonna have to start leaving them at level 12. And then going back and upgrading them. Okay, here, let's go for a potency primary here. Once again, it's gotta be a health mod. Little bit of speed. This is another mod we're never gonna put on anybody else, but it's got crit chance. Let's do it. And it's already level 15, which is huge. All right, this needs to be health primary. We gotta start putting some crit chance on her or we won't get any. Health with some potency. Okay, good. We'll do that. And we need 1 more health and 1 more crit chance. So let's put crit chance in the secondary. Let's get greedy. Let's put crit chance and potency. Nothing satisfied both of those. Okay, crit chance. Here's some speed, offense, health, and crit chance. It's perfect. Let's go ahead and take it up. It's bad speed, but I mean the other things are good. And this needs to be a health mod. So let's just see what health mods we have left. We only have 2 health mods, period. 10 speed and 5 speed. We're gonna go for the 5 speed. Just because she's not a high level character, we'll save the 10 speed for somebody else. Upgrade it. And assign it. Okay, so we did not get a lot of crit chance, unfortunately. We're gonna have to get more crit chance in the future. We'll have to farm more crit chance mods for her. But at least she's got mods on her. How many teams you at with these unlocks? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We started from the top. So we were at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we just finished this one with Ayla. 7. I guess you could say 8. And then not this one, and not this one yet. So we're at 8 now. I thought we were at 8 before. We must have been like at 7. Oh my goodness. We're gonna save the Ewoks for last because that's gonna definitely take all the rest of our credits. Let's skip. This one is fine now. This is a Zeta I'd love to apply tonight. The 5 Zeta. Should we just do it? This team is not functional without the 5 Zeta. It would take 30 of these mats. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide. Should we go ahead and put the 5 Zeta on? I'm definitely going to have the 5 Zeta eventually. And this clone team is just not scary without that 5 Zeta. Even though I have a baby 5s, when we get this 5s up higher, in fact, we can take this 5s up another tier right here. I'll be right back. Wait a little if you're going to do the review. All right, you got it. You got it. DOG says, indeed. You saying we should do it? Oh, we got 1 vote from DOG saying yes. What are the other Zetas you're looking at? Good question. Good question. We are looking at maybe the Palp lead Zeta, who we can't even do that because he has to be level 82 and we can't afford that. But we can save it for when we get enough credits. The Palp lead Zeta, the Merciless not Merciless Massacre. We've got Merciless Massacre, but the No Escape Zeta. This would help us once we get some gear on Vader to be able to pull Spy out of stealth against the Geos. It would be primarily a Geo counter Zeta right there. Let's see here. DOG says fire. Brian says do it. And I don't know. I'd like the Django Zeta, but I can't put that on him yet for the permadeath. The Padme team's all Zetaed up. Yeah, the 5 Zeta, the Chief Chirpa Zeta for the lead, and the Grievous Zeta. Which one for Grievous? We can't do him because we don't have him high enough. So let's keep it. We're gonna do Grievous eventually, but for now we're gonna keep him off the table. So I think simply because we have 5s at level 85 already, we're gonna go ahead and do the 5 Zeta. Let's make sure we do the right one. If 5s is defeated, 501st Clone Trooper allies. If 5s is defeated through a sacrifice, they get his max health, protection, speed, and offense stats added to their own. Let's do it. Oh, baby. I love it. I love it. Now, since we did that, let's put any of this gear on that we can. We gotta put 5s on the Relic Soon list. Let's go ahead and mark. Was he already marked? I don't even know which one's with. I think that's marked. I think that is marked. And what do we need for this one? We need a bunch of those. Okay. So, Gear 10 5s isn't going to do much for the sacrifice, but he'll do something. I'm not even going to look at his mods. I modded him like super early. And we can't afford to remod him right now. So that team will have to do as it stands. All right, Ewoks, we're coming up on Ewoks. So let's do B1. Okay. Start with the activation. Let's get him to 5 stars. You guys, I knew this was going to be hard, but I didn't know I was going to spend my credits so fast. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just save the Ewoks for next stream altogether. We'll upgrade the Ewoks next stream. We'll give the credits a chance to come back a little bit. That way we don't have to feel bad about upgrading the mods on B1. You really like the 5's basic Omega? Let me go take a look at it. Real quick, Coleman. Because I just minimally upgraded these guys. What's the basic? If the enemy was already inflicted with speed down, attack again. Yeah, definitely a good Omega because he inflicts speed down with his basic, right? Yeah, he inflicts speed down. If you get him to Relic 7 and the rest of the team is like Gear 8 and they try to kill 5s first, he will punish them with that basic Omega. So once we get his gear up, we're going to have to start putting some Omegas on him also. Almost 2/3 of my credits used. I know it. Oh, it's bad. It is bad. All right, we got him to level 62. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, baby. I've never had B1 before, you guys. I'm super excited. I think I've like had him, but I've never used him. Like I've never got him up and running. He's definitely one we want to take to Relic at some point. And see, because I got greedy putting that gear on Django, I can't even get my B1 to gear 8. Isn't it going to switch to 3v3? Kenny Khan, welcome, by the way. I haven't seen you yet. Good to see you, my friend. This season is going to be 5v5. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, so let's do the abilities the same way, and then we will... Then we will take a look at any of these abilities that we want to take higher. This is another Zeta that I would love to have. It's B1 Zeta, but for now we're not going to be able to have it. Okay, the basic. This is what he uses when he assists, based on his unique, one of his uniques. All right, let's talk about B1 a little bit. He cannot crit. Okay? He cannot crit. He has no protection. He has 1 health. And 24 stacks of Droid Battalion. I have to upgrade this as high as I can because he's got to start with more than 24 stacks of Droid Battalion. You can't be defeated or destroyed while they have Droid Battalion. When all stacks of Droid Battalion expire, B1 is immediately destroyed. B1 is immune to damage over time, and their max health and max protection can't be increased. So health and protection does nothing for him when you mod him. When he takes damage, he dispels all debuffs on himself, loses 8 stacks of Droid Battalion, and at the start of his turn, he gains 3 stacks of Droid Battalion. So we have to get this ability up as high as possible. And how high can we go? This requires level 70. So he's currently sitting at 40 stacks. Yikes. Yikes. Let's see if we can get him to 50. How much does this cost? Yeah, we're just going to hold off on the Ewoks. We're going to hold off on the Ewoks today. We are going to hold off on the Ewoks. The viewer comments are coming from inside the house. What's up? We got Greg in the chat. Man, yo, my boo, looking good. What's up, Greg? Man, I didn't know you knew. I knew you knew I streamed, but I didn't know you knew what I was. Welcome. Glad to have you. This is my buddy from Xbox, you guys. We play together almost every single day. Not the last couple days because I've been busy, but almost every single day. The viewer comments are coming from inside the house. No, but I guess he can see me through the camera, I guess. All right, you guys. B1. We got his Droid Battalion. We got to get it up one more tier. And this requires level 80 for his Zeta plus 50 stacks. This is definitely a Zeta worth applying. Alright, Roger, unique. When another Separatist ally uses an ability during their turn, B1 assists, dealing 65% less damage. Whenever another droid ally uses a special ability, B1 gains 7% turn meter. And the higher you take this, the less the damage penalty is, and the higher the turn meter gain. We're going to leave it there for now. Blast them. Deal physical damage to all enemies, so this is an AoE. Inflict target lock for 2 turns on the selected target. Gain 1 stack of Droid Battalion for each other Separatist ally. Okay. Heal target other Separatist ally for 0.5% health and 0.5% protection for each stack of Droid Battalion. So this does better the more stacks of Droid Battalion he has. But the extra damage is not going to be as big of a factor right now, so we're going to hold off on that. This is what he assists with. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If the target was target locked, all droid allies recover 1% of their leader's max health. Okay, and their leader's going to be Grievous, and he's going to have good max health once we get him geared up, like everything else. So this one is worth upgrading because he will use this assist every time another droid uses an ability. So let's take this up as high as we can. Right here. And this is going to be the rest of our ability mats, looks like. Oh my gosh, you guys. We might not even be upgrading the Ewoks next stream. We might be upgrading them like the day before Grand Arena. Alright, so that's good for the abilities. That's as far as we can go on his gear. His level is fine. But you know what? Since we're spending the rest of our credits here, we're not doing the Ewoks. Let's go ahead and take him up to 7 stars, just because he deserves it. Except for that we can't, because we don't have enough. Alright, so we're close. Let's mod him up. Greg says, nothing much, just chilling playing Ark. Oh, DOG says, I thought it was your lady boo. Greg says, keep up the good work, bud. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to play tonight, but hopefully tomorrow night we'll be back at it, my friend. Okay, B1, you want offense. No health, no protection, no crit chance, no crit damage. You want offense and speed where you can get it. But this is one of those characters where I actually think I'm going to put an offense arrow on him. So we're going to do an offense set and a potency set, because health does nothing, defense does nothing, crit damage, crit chance, nothing. Tenacity, I don't think does anything. Speed would be fine, but we're already using health, offense. So we're going to use offense and potency as our sets. We're going to do an offense primary on the arrow, and we have 2 to choose from. Do either of them have speed? Oh gosh, this one's got speed. It's got speed, but it's 3 speed. But it's got crit chance, which we don't want, health, which we don't want. What does this one have? Crit chance, which we don't want, health, we don't want, defense. It's got potency. Man, these are bad options. We'll take this one for the 3 speed. 3 speed is better than no speed. There we go. Offense primary here. We only have one option, and the only thing that helps him is the potency. Yikes, you guys. Yikes. Alright, well at least he's got the offense. What do we got here? Only potency mods? No, we have to have offense. We've got to have an offense type mod. Let's open it up. Let's open it up to whoever else has mods here. Nobody? I have 0 offense primary offense type mods in the entire account. Is that the case? Wow. Wow. Coleman Traber, choose later depending on what you need to complete the set for the arrow. That's what I probably should have done. That's what I probably should have done. In fact, now I can see I need to have offense here because that's going to be hard to get offense on him. So even though we've already upgraded the other one, I'm just going to wait. We'll switch if we need to. So I mean, we have to put an offense primary on him. 9 speed. That's good. 4 speed. I'm scanning through here what helps him and what doesn't. A lot of the stats do not help him. Health, crit chance, that's no good. Potency and speed. I think we're gonna go this one. It's bad everything else, but it's got some speed and some offense. Here we go. Assign it, and let's change this one to the offense type mods, which means that the rest of these have to be offense. Health or protection doesn't matter here. Yeah, DOG says cruel mod. Rafael Montero, hey Padawan, how you doing? What's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, speed. We'll work on that. We'll work on mods later when we're not completely out of credits. Okay, here we go. Offense, speed. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We're going to do this one. I'm not even going to look at any other ones. Offense, speed. What do we have here? Speed, potency. Potency is good for him to land that target lock. Health and protection is no good. Let's see if we can do any better. Offense, speed. We're doing this one. Offense, speed. I like that. All right, good. We got some mods elsewhere. This is flat offense and potency. If I level this up, it could hit a lot of those. Let's see what it hits. This is not a good mod to level up. Don't do it. Okay. Speed and potency. No offense here. But, it's because it got the offense in the primary. Okay, assign it. Oh my gosh, you guys. My mods are really hurting. We got some potency. A little bit of speed. And a little bit of damage. That'll have to do. That'll have to do for our boy B1. Okay, well. That is, except for the Ewoks, that is all the teams. This is, he could use some more love. He needs a ton more love. We're in bad shape, you guys. But at least we have the teams. We got to get this team up and running. Next stream, if we have any credits at all, we'll get that team up and running. We're out of credits. We're out of purple ability mats. We are out of everything. But it's time to look at somebody who is not out of everything. And that is our boy, NightSnipe. Are you back, my friend? You said you had to step away. We're going to look at your roster review. I was going to do it next. I want to do it next, because if we don't, we might not get to it, and we got to get to it. Neil Carson says, Sister R19 Law Online. Okay, welcome. I'm not sure if that's a bot or if you're a real person. If you're a real person, welcome. So glad to have you. Raphael says, modding, undoubtedly the most exciting part about this game. Yeah, absolutely. Let's make ourselves feel a little better. Let's collect these rank 2 fleet rewards and get back over our 2,000 crystals. Let's get into our boy NightSnipe. And looks like we might have to do a quick character spotlight after this. We're not going to have time for a full character spotlight. We want to make sure we have enough time for our roster spotlight. Okay, NightSnipe's here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's not right. That's the wrong one. That looks like an alt. All right, let's see if we can find the right one. All right. Let's scroll up. If you don't mind, NightSnipe, if you could post it in the chat, just in case you were able to do that before I'm able to find it here. Here we go. I got it. I got it. 281. 825. 141. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's the NightSnipe we know and love. Oh my gosh, you guys. Coleman Traver, now that's checking in every day if Credit Heist is here. Yeah, you're right. We might have to just wait. We're going to upgrade those Ewoks and get them up and running at some point. We might even not have them for the first week of GAC. But we have 9 teams. We came close. We came close. Let's look at his stats. I forget. Now, this is a second look. We've already done the roster spotlight of NightSnipe quite a while ago. I need just time to check on his progress and see how he's doing. Gear donated in the gear exchange. What? 885? Dude, this account is not that old. You must donate like a ninja. You must be donating constantly. Man alive, we got a generous guy here. Rank? Fleet rank 63. Very nice. Very nice, man. Especially with a 5-star Sunfac and a 6-star Anakin. That's very impressive. Raphael says, Credit Heist is low-key one of the only good events there are. Some are way too specific, and if you don't have a certain team, you can't do it. But you can always do Credit Heist as long as you have a couple scoundrels that can get in there and get the job done. If you guys haven't 3-starred the top tier of the Credit Heist, do what it takes to make that happen. It is super worth it. Super worth it. Okay, you guys. He has 1.5 million galactic power. Looking amazing. He's got a sweet Vader. Let's check this Vader. Let's check this Vader. Relic 5, all 3 Zetas. Amazing. Amazing. It's about 10 months. You're saying that this account, it's about 10 months old? That's amazing. 1.5 million for 10 months old. Fantastic. You got a Relic Anakin also. Vader and Vader as a teenager. Both relics. Brian Thompson, I'm still holding the record for the biggest Grinch in the gear donations. Yes, you are. 0, 0. Never donated ever. I love it. DOG says, about to have the same problems as in Bronzium as you're having. Well, we're going to struggle together, my friend. NightSnipe says, personally thought. Oh, you personally thought it was longer. Wow. Yeah, 10 months can feel like a long time in this game, but what you've done in that amount of time is incredible. 7-star Spy ship, 7-star Ahsoka ship, 7-star Soldier, and 5 stars on the Sunfac. And even at 5 stars, it looks like it's already doing work for you, my friend. And you have the Consular 7 stars. Are you gearing up for gas or something? Getting these Galactic Republic ships up and running? You might be gearing up for gas. I can see it. I can see it. Plo at 5 stars. That Plo, even at 5 stars in that low gear, I bet you he still does good work for you. Yeah, if you've got this thing up to level 85, you probably have the reinforcement ability maxed out. Yes, you do. That reinforcement ability, so good. So good. 6-star Executrix and 5-star on the others. Beautiful. This fleet looks a lot like mine. It looks a lot like my fleet. I love it. Very nice. Let's take a look at these characters. Alright, Relic 5 Vader. Ooh, the Relic 3 Jedi Knight Revan with all 3 Zetas. Relic 3 Bastila. A Relic 3 Bastila. I know some people that are at like super endgame, like 9 million, and they still don't have their Bastila any higher than Relic 3. You can probably leave her there forever. That is awesome. Jolie Relic 3 right here. I personally, when I had my Jedi Knight Revan team, I had heard that Relic 4 was like the minimum that you want. But Relic 5, if you can swing it, this Jolie becomes just super hard to kill. Super hard to kill. And what's that, Yoda? Relic 3. Relic 3 across the board right here. Beautiful, with a Relic 5 Anakin. Double Zeta Padme on the way to Relics. Amazing. GBA with the Zeta. Rex with the Zeta. Let's look at your clones. Let's look at your clones. I'm about to get real jealous. You got that 5 Zeta. You got that Rex Zeta. What is the Rex Zeta? I forget what the Rex Zeta is. I guess I can't tell. Is it the captain? I'm not sure. We'll look at it on ours. But you got it. Rex Zeta. How fast is your Rex? If you don't mind me looking. 228. All right, you got some speed on that bad boy. And he gets a lot more speed from the captain of the 501st. Useless upgrade. NightSnipe, what are you talking about? You're saying something is a useless upgrade. Are you talking about the Rex Zeta? Probably not. Rex is a great character. Yeah, look at this, you guys. This is a nice clone team. This is scary already. Does he have Shock T? Let's see. Whoops. Did not mean to double click there. Accidentally clicked on Mace. Yeah, you got Shock T, so you can run the clones under Shock if you want to. I have a Zadix coming up. Should I put it on Shock? Absolutely, you should put it on Shock. Absolutely. Definitely. Now, are you farming Shock? Because here's the thing. If you're not planning to get Shock to 7 stars, I wouldn't put the Zeta on her yet. Because the best place to use Shock with her Zeta is in the Sith raid to get bonkers damage with Shock T and the clones. Now she'll be good in Grand Arena, you know, for sure. But already without the Zeta, you've got the speed, and I don't even remember what you get. I don't remember what the Shock Zeta does, but definitely the Shock Zeta, the lead Zeta, is great for the clones. For the clones, that was the consular ship. Oh, you're saying the consular ship was a worthless upgrade. I got you. Alright, let's go back to the main roster. Beautiful. You got the Geos, you got Jedi Knight Revan, you got the Vader, you got the clones. What else you got? Ooh, you got Bastila Fallen. Oh, you must be running her with Vader Palp. Nice. Is this the Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron? Oh my gosh, you got the Omicron. How do you like it? I know they just nerfed it, but you probably weren't using him to kill Galactic Legends anyway. How do you like it, man? Let me know. Let me know. You are farming Shock. Okay, excellent. Then definitely go ahead and put it on her. I think she's got 2 Zetas, but I don't remember what they are. Well, you got Thrawn, which means you must have Phoenix. There they are. And you got, Crew. Wow. Han Solo, 7 stars. Oh my gosh, look at all these 7-star CLS requirements. Do you have CLS 2? Do you have CLS 2? Where's he at? I didn't even see. No CLS yet. Why no CLS? You got them all 7 stars. Oh, you're still probably working on Leia's gear. You got to be close to CLS, my man. Oh no, there he is. He's right in front of my face. Look at that. You got CLS 2. Oh my gosh. NightSnipe says that the Omicron for Qui-Gon is amazing. Well, that's great to hear, man. Hopefully that the recent fix for it will not will not ruin it for you. Terra Beast is in the chat. What's up, Terra Beast? Welcome. Shock's lead. Add clone trooper allies for cover, 5% health and protection when they attack on a turn. Oh yeah, that's great. Especially if you get Five's taunting and he's counterattacking and he's thick, and if he recovers health and protection, oh my gosh. Yeah, Raphael says F Qui-Gon was nerfed really hard. It was. That sucks. That sucks. 5-star Hermit Yoda, dude, look at this. It's just still going. You still have useful tunes all the way down here. Here's your Plo Koon that attaches to your ship. Mara Jade, Emperor's Hand right here. Darth Nihilus, I mean, he's low gear, but you could probably still get an Annihilate if you got lucky. Yeah, you still have the Annihilate. Wow, you just got the stuff, man. You got all the stuff. You got all the stuff. How exciting, and we're still going. Nice. And look at this, you guys. Hoth Rebel Soldier, 5 stars. If you don't have him, get him. Hoth Rebel Soldier, 5 stars. If your guild is doing the Hoth light side, this is all you need to get that Rolo shard for your guild. If you have 4 other tunes that are good, put them with him. And it doesn't have to be rebels, just can be anybody. Get that Rolo shard for your guild. It'll help you and help your guild as well. Amazing, man. Well, let's just take a look at some of these. If you don't mind, let's look at some of your speeds. Jedi Knight Revan is the fastest one. Let's take a look. 271, nice, man. You used to say that you didn't pay much attention to mods, and look at you now. 271, very nice. Very nice. Coleman Traber says Shock unique. Whenever Shock to you or a clone trooper takes damage from an attack, they gain retribution for 2 turns at the end of that turn. So the 2 Zetas for Shock really go well together. She gives them retribution, and then when they attack on a turn, they recover health and protection. Gotcha. Okay. Terra B says, I also just recently got the Qui-Gon Omicron with the R5 Jedi Knight Anakin. It does work against teams I used to be able to one-shot half of the entire Gear 12 or above Jedi Knight Revan team. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Well, dude, thank you so much for letting us look at your account. I am very impressed with the progress you made. I have to go back and look, but I think you had just gotten Jedi Knight Revan. Maybe not even when we looked at your account last time. Your Geos didn't, I don't think that they were Watt ready before, and they look Watt ready now. You got Relic Jedi Knight Revan, Relic, all the members of Jedi Knight Revan team, a sick Vader, which I think you had the sick Vader before, but your Padme team is looking amazing. Your Geos are looking great. You got the Palpatine lead Zeta. You got the clones coming up. You got exciting things happening all over the place. Took a long time farming Hoda. Well, now you got him. Now you got him, and you'll never not have him. And that's all the gear you really need on him. I mean, more gear just helps him go faster. But that's nice. Very, very nice. Well, thank you so much for letting us look at your account. NightSnipe, the second look, the roster spotlight second look. If you guys want a roster spotlight of your own, the link to the Discord is in the description of this stream or this video if you're watching it later. We have a channel in the Discord that says Roster Spotlight Requests. Put your ally code in there, and we will put you on the list and get to you when it's your turn, and it'll be fun for all of us to look at what you're doing and learn from you. Raphael says, I must imagine, but it's pretty worth it. He's awesome in the Jedi Knight Revan team. He is. Yep, completed the first Watt attempt last time. Yes, my man getting the Watt shard for the guild. I love it. I love it. Alright, you guys, well, we're going to do a fast version of a character spotlight. We have a few more minutes. Tonight's character spotlight is Nute Gunray, and I think we're going to have to look for him. There he is. Nute Gunray. This is our Nute. He's only gear level 10, and he's been at gear level 10 for a long time. He is best used in 2 places. Place number 1, as the leader of a separatist team. That's how I prefer to use him. Once my roster gets more well-rounded, I might use him in the other best place, which is on a General Grievous team. He's really good on a General Grievous team for 2 reasons. 1, he dies twice, so that gives General Grievous 2 reasons to get pissed off. 2nd, this Viceroy's Reach Zeta, which we do not have yet, but when you get the Zeta, whenever a Separatist ally inflicts a debuff, They also deal 5% max health damage to that enemy, which cannot be evaded. And the Grievous team deals debuffs like crazy. That team is all about the potency and the debuffs and the turn meter train. So just because Nute is on the team, as long as he's still alive, the Grievous team is doing 5% max health damage in addition to all the other damage they're doing every time they inflict a debuff. So let's look at what some of his abilities are. This is the bread and butter of Nute Gunray. We've got it at rank 7 right now, but we'll look at it at rank 8. Grants the Extortion ability. Extortion is what makes Nute Gunray tick. This is where he grants it. He grants Extortion. If they already had Extortion, he grants it to the weakest enemy. Now this is helpful if you're attacking somebody who's a tank and they've already got Extortion. You're like, I want to extort somebody else. Well, you just extort the tank again that's taunting if you can't get to anybody else. And it'll automatically put Extortion on the weakest enemy that does not have it. Then inflicts speed down on all enemies for 2 turns and deal 20% max health damage to every enemy with Extortion. Now, speed down, not only is this a speed game, and speed down is a great debuff, but it's a debuff that will trigger his unique, if you have his Zeta, to deal 5% health damage to everybody out there. So it's kind of like a mini AoE, really, with that speed down. And he deals 20% max health damage, which is huge to everybody with Extortion. Enemies who use Extortion grant profit to allied separatists. So you put this debuff on the enemy, and now they have a decision to make. Do they pay the Extortion, giving your team profit, or do they keep the Extortion and the debuffs that come with it? Let's take a look at it. If they pay the Extortion, they remove Extortion, they heal for 10% of their health, and it grants all the Separatist enemies profit. What does profit do? For every stack of profit, Separatists get 10% critical chance and critical damage per stack, maximum 50%. So if they pay the Extortion, then you get profit. Everybody on your team hits harder, okay? So let's just take that little bit that we've learned. Let's take it. Let's just look at the leadership ability really quick, and we're going to take this and try it out. Separatist allies have extra speed and potency for each enemy with Extortion. So this makes your team go faster and debuff better. While Nute Gunray is alive, each enemy that ends their turn with Extortion dispels their own buffs and grants Extortion to another enemy who doesn't have it. So when he's in the lead, Extortion spreads like wildfire and the buffs just go away. NightSnipe says, all right, good night now. See you later. See you, NightSnipe. Tara B says, I found your YouTube channel through Ollie's. It's great to see more and more people streaming Swugga. It's always great to have people in the community. Well, I'm super excited that you found me. Ollie is fantastic, and he is also in the chat. Ollie says, hello, good sir. What division did you end up in? I'm still dreaming of a rematch. Well, you did a little better than me, sir. In Grand Arena, I ended up in Bronzium 4. And I think you ended up in Bronzium 3. So a rematch is still possible, but I got to get my butt in gear and get up to Bronzium 3. Tara Beast is saying hey to Ollie. Enjoy a cup of coffee in the end of this awesome stream. Okay, War. Let's get our Nute team going up in here. We got a few more minutes. We're going to try them out, and I want to show you guys. Separatists. There we go. I want to show you guys how some of this magic can happen. We're going to bring in Django. We're going to bring in Dooku. We'll bring in Watt and the tank. No, you know what? I don't want to bring in Django. I want to bring in B1 because we just got him up and going. It'll be fun. Okay, so let's battle. So because Nute, you want him to put out that Extortion as much as possible. You want to mod him for speed and potency. Potency to help him land that speed down, and Extortion, speed so that he can get that Extortion out of there. Let's put the tank tech on our tank. And we got an assist. There we go. I love it. All right, so we want to use the Extortion on somebody that's about to take a turn. It looks like Kylo's going to go next. And we got an assist. There we go. And now let's put everybody in stealth except for our tank. Let's give Nute the weapon tech because then he'll take more turns. And let's just use a basic with B1. Okay, so he did not cleanse extortion, which means that it is now moving to somebody else. Now it's on 2 people, okay? If we use this ability, he'll dispel. I should have read it so you guys can see it. So if he doesn't cleanse it, it's now spread to a 3rd person. See how it's spreading like wildfire now? Our tank is not looking like he's in good shape. Let's see if we can get a stun here. We got a stun, which means when he gets his turn, he isn't going to cleanse extortion either. Now their team is going slower and slower and slower. We now have it on 4 people. Let's go ahead and put it on the 5th person, and now the entire team is extorted. They're all going slower, and we're all going faster because of what's happening. Let's put this on Dooku here. So let's just put all our damage in Kylo. Let's get a heal on our tank. Excellent. Ollie says, only 60 points difference. Can't wait to see whom of us gets the hardest beating in Bronzium. Man, I spent this whole stream getting ready for it, and we're not ready for it. Oh my goodness. Okay, what do we got here? Magna Guard I don't use very much. Dispel the buffs. This is an AoE. This will dispel the debuff from Watt. And Watt's gonna do this right here. Let's give some turn meter to our team. And we just continue to extort. We're just attacking the entire team every time we extort. Let's get some healing on our tank. See how it feels like we're taking tons of turns and the enemy team is taking 0 turns? It's because of extortion. Now they just paid extortion, which means all of our whole squad now has profit, 10% critical chance and critical damage per stack. So now we're going to be doing more damage. Let's try to stun the next person who's going to take a turn. That way extortion will spread. Let's call a mass assist right here. All right, and let's see if we can get a stun right here. Got it. Keep doing damage to crew. More extortion. Damaging, we're just killing everybody all at once. Now the problem is we've got everybody healed up to the max. I'm just gonna put this on auto and let's watch it. The problem is that both Kylos take reduced damage from percent health. So they're not taking a lot of damage from this health percentage damage, but we're killing them with the shock. We're killing them with the shock. Everybody's still extorted. Our team is just up and running. This is the thing about the Nute team. You don't really know what. Ooh, that's not good. You don't really know what's happening. All you know is that your team is taking no turns, and the enemy team is taking a ton of turns. And it's just super fun to get it up and running and let it work like that. This was not a proper character spotlight, but I think it's going to have to do because we're just about out of time. Let's see if we can read one more time what Nute's ability is. Can we get the stun? Excellent. Let's read Nute's ability. This ability we haven't talked about yet. It dispels all buffs on the target enemy, so it's a buff dispel. And then if they had extortion, it calls all other separatist allies to assist. So let's do that, see if we can finish off Kylo. There he goes. And a good bit of banner recovery on this team, you guys. Thanks to B1, we end the fight with full banners. If this was a galactic a grand arena, we would have ended that fight with full banners. But that's, you know, thanks to Watt and thanks to B1. It wasn't thanks to Nute, but Nute did some work. Nute did some work in there, you guys. He's a fantastic character. He's especially good in 3v3. Don't sleep on Nute. We didn't talk about his basic. Let's just really briefly look at his basic. You don't want to use his basic very much. If you ever have extortion up, you want to use it, and then motivate is generally what you use next. But the basic does reduce the cooldown of motivate by 1 if the target was extorted. So if you ever do use your basic, it just helps to get motivate up and running again. Brian Thompson says, great stream, Padawan. I'll see you at work. We'll see you at work tomorrow, my friend. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had fun tonight. We didn't upgrade anywhere near as much as we wanted to, but we just ran out of credits. We ran out of credits. What did we end up with? 834,000 credits. We've got like no ability mats. But we had a blast, you guys, and we are a little more ready for Bronzium and the rematch with free-to-play Ollie if we ever get it. You guys, I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I stream every Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and we just going through this journey. I can't believe I forgot this, you guys. I gotta do it. I gotta show you this. Conquest, before we leave, I already started my outro, but it doesn't matter. My data discs. I got lucky with data discs again. Just let me show you really quickly. I have it set up to where ability exhaust, whenever they get 10 debuffs, they get ability blocked. Every time they start their turn, they're automatically ability blocked with all the debuffs we've got, okay? Remember that. They never get to use a special, they only get to use a basic. When we go to attack somebody, is this a good opportunity? I think so. This is probably going to be a bad opportunity. Bosk. We put the tank tech on Bosk, and then they just take all these turns and they just kill themselves with their own debuffs. Let's see. Let's watch it work here, you guys. All we do is we put the Watt Tambor tank tech on Bosk. We could take these other guys out. In fact, we will. Just to see if you guys have a good Bosk, if you got a Watt, and you got it to where they always are ability blocked, there can be some really thick characters. And here's the other thing. Bosk lead, you guys. Bosk lead Zeta. All bounty hunters recover health and protection every time an enemy is debuffed. So he is constantly staying topped off. Every time they take a turn, he's topping himself back off. And they don't even get to use an AoE, which means that Watt doesn't die either. You can put really baby characters in here, and the Bosk-Watt combo will keep them alive. They debuff themselves, they heal Bosk, Watt makes sure that they only attack Bosk. I'm telling you guys, it's a great combo. Try it out if you haven't already. And I'm having fun in Conquest this time. I know it's not popular to have fun in Conquest, but I'm having fun in Conquest. Try that out for yourself, you guys, if you got that data disk set up. And until next time, I want you guys all to remember that Jesus loves you.